Hello, my learners. I extend my greetings to you in your various homes. Once again, this week I come to you with the substrand self-responsibility. Self-responsibility means taking responsibility for aspects of your life that are within your control. Thus, there are certain things you have to be responsible for. Things that you can manage and control. Things that you have control over. You are expected to be responsible for. So in making choices and taking decisions, you should accept that at the end of your decision taking, you should accept the blame or the reward for whatever decision that you took. So self-responsibility goes with praise, blame, reward, or punishment for an act performed or neglected. So if we're in a group and you are performing an activity, you should be able to perform your role as expected of you. Therefore, if you commit an act which is punishable by the rules of the game, you should accept it in good faith. And that is what I mean. You should be able to accept your responsibility for the act that you've committed. And that is what I mean by self-responsibility. If you commit an offense in the game, you should accept that you've offended. And then the punishment that goes with it, you should be able to accept it. So in a game, if you foul someone and then the referee or the officiating official accept it and take it as an offense against you, please never complain. Accept it in good faith because you've offended. So you should accept your blames. So you are responsible for an act that you commit or a decision that you take. And that is self-responsibility. All right, so you can read further for more explanation. Thank you. Now, these are the examples of self-responsibility in a group activity. Meaning that if you are in a group performing an activity, you should be responsible for your own act. And these are some of the examples that you should follow. Now, 1. Obey rules and regulations for the activity. In any game or any activity, there are rules pertaining to the activity as to how to go about it. So it is your responsibility to obey the rules and regulations for that particular game. You should know the rules and regulations so that you go by all the rules and regulations. Now, secondly, you have to control feelings of anger such that you don't act in an unreasonable way. So it is your responsibility to control your feelings of anger such that you don't do anything to go against the rules of the game, which you know will be punishable. Now, the third example is appreciate and accept calls from officiating officials. If you are called by the referee or the one assisting the game, and definitely you know once you are being called, the referee has something for you or the officiating official has something to tell you, and therefore you should appreciate it and accept any calls from such officiating officials. Now, fourthly, you should be responsible for your own action committed. Now, as to how to play the game is your responsibility. And already before you are chosen to take part in any activity, then of course, you know how to do it. That is why you are selected for the game. So, as to how to play the game is your responsibility to know how to go about the game. And lastly, whatever you do in the game, it is your responsibility to apply attention and care in your actions. That is, you should be careful in playing the game. You don't play it anyhow, according to how you want it. You should play according to the rules of the game, because your actions are your actions, and it goes with reward or punishment. Thank you. So these are the examples of self-responsibility in a group activity. Knowing that you are in a group and you are performing that activity, you should be responsible for your own actions. Thank you. I'll meet you again next week. Bye-bye.